Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo 2020. Afemai in Diaspora cautious Obaseki over attacks on Oshiomhole. Benin City, a social cultural club, Afemai in Diaspora, yesterday cautioned Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, against embarrassment of National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, with alleged several off-site attacks on members of the party and linking them to Oshiomhole. In a press statement by its secretary, Martin Sado, and made available to newsmen in Benin City, the group advised Obaseki to eschew politics of bitterness and play by the rule of the game so that the state must enjoy peace, which it has been known for over the years. The statement warned that a situation where the governor and his deputy, Mr. Philip Shaibu, have consciously embarrassed and openly insult the person of the national chairman have become political talk about too far and has gone for too long. He said, politics, as we know, is your ability to converse people on why they should see you as the best or woo them in supporting your cause and not forcing them to support you as presently being seen in Edo State as being perpetrated by Obaseki. The governor has taken the state's politics into a dangerous height and have succeeded in setting the people of the state up against one another because of his quest for second term in office. If he has so performed like he claimed and believe his performance will return him to office, he needs not to have embraced on this dangerous game that have influenced more pain and inflicted more sorrow on the people, and more so mortgage the peaceful nature of the people of the state in general. We will no longer sit and be quiet and watch the life of our son, father, consciously and constantly being threatened by Obaseki, as if he, Oshiomhole, is no longer a citizen of his state and have no right or freedom of movement and has become alienated. As for Shaibu, we are not surprised since we have always known him for his incoordinate quest for power. I'm sure the people of Afemai knows how to handle his case. The group concluded by calling on the IGP and other security agencies to passionately look into the attempt assassination of the chieftain of the APC, Mr. Henry, and also the use of explosive on the residence of Chief Francis. Edo State is a peaceful state. We, the Afemai people, are in support of Oshiomhole. My people, you've heard Afemai's in Diaspora talking about Obaseki, that he has constantly embarrassed Oshiomhole. But I want to hear from you that are not diaspora, that are not outside the country. What diaspora means are those that are not living, Nigerians that are not living in Nigeria. They're actually living abroad, somewhere outside the shores of Nigeria. Somewhere outside the shores of Nigeria. And so these people are, the Afemai group, the club, are saying that they've been hearing all Obaseki has been saying and doing an embarrassment he has been causing Oshiomhole, that he has made Oshiomhole a victim and like someone who is eliminated from his party and can no longer see the light of day. So they are calling on Oshiomhole to Obaseki to desist from such, that Oshiomhole is their son, they approve him and they are endorsing him. So Nigerians, that's the background. But again, I want to say here that Afemai in Diaspora, your statement sounds a bit biased. It sounds already conclusive and a warning rather than just a statement to Obaseki. I'm not from Edo State. I am neither for Oshiomhole nor Obaseki. I am standing on the side of the people of the fellow Edo State people who need good governance, who needs good road, security, light, water, good schools for their children, and so on and so forth. What I'm saying is we need to investigate what the issue is and address it at the root. Call your sons. Your son is not just Oshomole. I believe Obaseki is also from Edo State. Hence, he had the ability to become the governor of the state. And so, it should not be one sided, it should be for both of them. Oshomole and Obaseki should be called alike. Both of them should be called and asked what's going on. If you have such power and prerogative to be able to caution and be able to caution one of your sons, I think as people who are outside the country, probably you are in well-developed countries, you should be able to know what is going on. I am neither for Shomole, I repeat, or for Baseki. But you should be able to stand on the side of good governance, call them, know what the root cause is, and settle it amicably rather than being on the side of one and leaving the other. I believe both of them are sons of the soil. And if your two children are having issues, one thing as a good parent you would do is to call them and know exactly what is going on. Then you can be able to settle the issue and be able to speak, on the side of peace and be able to say, you were wrong, you were right. Okay, shake hands and move on. Not being one-sided. As a parent, the children will not find that funny if you are being one-sided. But if you are on the side of both and you are really giving the correct judgment, the children will respect your judgment and will look up to you as an elder and as someone that can be listened to rather than being one-sided. I think it's hard time that you call both of them Oshomole or Baseki. I know that fighting will not make the state to go forward, but what you can do is making sure that they both understand what they are doing to the state and that both of them needs to settle so that the state can move forward. They both need to come in agreement. Remember that Obaseki was in Oshomole's administration, so they both know what they are doing. So I guess we should not allow ourselves to be dragged into their political arena, what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Trust me, they know. They know how to settle themselves. So, what I'm saying is, please, let's not allow ourselves to get into the middle of this. What you should be saying rather is settling Oshomole and Obaseki so that those states can see good days of prosperity and good governance and development. I don't understand why we should be on the side of one, leaving the other. Both of them are guilty as charged. Why should they be fighting? Why should there be an uproar? Why should there be violence? No, both of them should be able to come together and say, okay, I'm wrong. Uh, you know, be able to apologize to one another and move the community and the state forward so that Edo State will be an enviable place for anybody to come to. So Oshomole Obaseki's fight is not a one-sided thing. It should not be one-sided. It should be we should look at it from both sides. We should not just say is Oshomole or is Obaseki. No, 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 no. I don't think that's a good judgment. Both of them are guilty as charged. It should be a caution and a warning to both of them to desist from whatever they are doing that is not making the state move forward so that the state can see good days and prosper and better the life of those state people. So that's my take on the matter. So Nigerians, I would like to hear what you think. I would like to hear your thoughts on this matter. Please leave me a comment respectfully in the comment section. Don't forget to click on the notification button, like and share so that you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria. You are important to us and your voice counts. Don't let anybody shut you up or push you aside. You have a voice that should be heard, and of course you should be heard. One of the ways you can be heard is by subscribing, sharing, clicking on notification button so that you can be informed with all our latest news. At Apple Line Media, we speak against bad governance. We encourage good ones to do more, and we encourage them to be able to do more for the state and for the people. So that's what we do at Apple Line Media. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. And don't forget that Nigeria belongs to every one of us. Don't let anybody push you aside and tell your voice does not matter. It matters. Bye.